So I just wanted to kind of make a quick video over some things with the paparazzi and some things you'll want to do before you join, right after you join, to get successful with all this. And some things that when I joined, I was like, oh my gosh, what are they talking about? Like, I'm confused. So as soon as you are ready, whenever you're ready to buy your kit, you are going to let me know, and I'll send you the link to sign up under me. And when you sign up under me, you join this entire team of people. It's me. My upline is Bethany. Bethany's upline is Michelle. So I know you may not remember this unless you're writing down things, but I will be tagging you in their videos. They're awesome to watch. You can learn so much from both of them, how they do their lives, their wording, because I'm still learning too. So they've been doing it a little bit longer than me. So, I'll tag you in on those so that you know. But our team goes above Michelle, and then it branches out to so many different girls, and you'll be added to those pages. We do have group chats that you'll be added into, so that if you have a question and you think, well, Molly's doing this, let me ask somebody else. You have a group chat, you can message in there, you can say, hey, I'm going live for the first time tonight. The girls will come support you. They are awesome. Our team is amazing. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's amazing. So the first thing, once you sign up and you're ready to go, paparazzi automatically gives you a website. I have some notes down here, just the things I want to go over. So with your website, even before your kit shows up, you can start sharing that to your friends and family. Like, hey, I just joined this $5 jewelry. Check out my website. You can order right from there. When people order from that, you don't have to ship. You don't have to go live. You don't have to have an inventory in your house. Paparazzi does it for you. So they will take the order and ship it out. You still make your 45% commission. So that will build up, and it is paid out on the 14th of each month. When you sign up, it's going to ask for your bank account, and that's the banking account that they will use to deposit your money. Now, it has to build up to $20, at least $20 before they deposit. So last month, when I first started, I only had my sister buy from my website. So it was only 14 something in my commission. So I didn't get a check last month, but now more people have, and I'm over $20. So it will, this month on the 14th, it will deposit straight into my account, and that money will be active for me. So that's one thing about it. From day one, sign up, you're good to go. Before your kit you can start making money before your kit even gets to you. Once you join, you're going to start hearing some words, and you're going to hear them in these videos that I told you would be beneficial to watch, that you're like, what the heck is that? So one thing you're going to hear a lot of them say is PV. What the heck is PV? PV is personal volume. So that's how much you're buying. So you have to have 25 PV a month to stay active. And you get 2 PV per pieces that you order. So when I ordered this bracelet, I got 2 PV. So the only thing that does not count towards PV is your scarlet shimmer. So your little kid stuff, it doesn't have PV, so you don't get any PV on that. So you can imagine, 25 PV, you're going to be active. It's easy. You're just buying a few things to get active there. So yeah, you get 2 PV per piece that you order. Another word you're going to hear a lot, blockbusters. What the heck is a blockbuster? A blockbuster is a piece that the website keeps in stock most all the time. You won't see it go out of stock that often. It happens a few times, but not that often. I may be committing a sin right now and not have a blockbuster on hand. But that's something that you can always get. It's awesome to keep them in stock, because if you're on a live, 5 people claim the blockbuster on the video, and you only have one, When you're off your live, you can then message those people and say, hey, I can still get that piece for you. Because we'll get into this later, but new drops, you only get one shot at each piece, and then when they're sold out, they're gone forever. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's see, what else do I want to go? Oh, before your box gets to you, this is one thing that I personally am messed up on, and I'm still currently like working on fixing it. You want to make a name for what your jewelry is going to be. So I was like, oh, it doesn't have to be anything like that creative. Like, so I put up like, my group started out as Molly's Bling. That's not really appealing. It's not what I wanted. And like, it took me a little bit to realize that, and I should have sat and taken some time, been creative, and thought about what I really like wanted to call this company for so many reasons, and I'll kind of go over that. So my actual name now that I'm working on converting everything to is going to be Southern Bells Bling. And that's just, it's more catchy. Everybody knows I'm like a true Southern girl. Like, that's what I love. It's a name that was available. So it's just more catchy. So you want to be thinking about that. Because if I would have just put Molly's Bling on a business card, well, that's boring. Southern Bells Bling, that sounds a little more fun. Sorry, I keep clicking my pen. So you want to be thinking about that. Because if you start off with the name, you won't be going through the trouble that I'm having of trying to change my group name, all that stuff. So it's kind of crazy. So before your kid even gets there, you want to like go on your personal page, make a post like, hey guys, I've started this new adventure. I'm going to be selling $5 jewelry. Like, you know, make it fun. Put emojis in there. Make it eye-catching. Link your website. You want to let people know what you're doing. And then you're going to create a group that people can join. This will be kind of like your VIPs that get exclusive looks at pre-orders and stuff like that. So like I said, right now mine is Molly's Bling Babes VIP. It will be changed over. But you want to make that group and start inviting people to like it. But make sure it is public. Because if it's a private group, then not many people see it. But if it's public, if somebody just searches paparazzi or searches the word bling, you'll come up. So you want to make sure you make a group, you name it creative, and that's the name that you want to stick with. So you don't make the same mistakes that I make. And if any of this doesn't make sense, since I'm trying to not make this a 2-hour long video, just let me know. I'm always here to answer questions. Don't be shy. Don't feel like you're bugging me. Like, I legit love this stuff. Like, all the time I'm watching lives and watching training videos. Like, legit love it. So, you're not bothering me. It's not annoying. So, yes, once you get signed up, you now have the access to the website to shop for the jewelry at $2.75 a piece. So, on Monday through Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, your new pieces release on the website that you can see as a consultant. And I will screenshot those once it's made and show you, like, here's where you're gonna go, blah, blah, blah. So you get on there and it's crazy, girl, straight up crazy. Like, consultants are like buying it like crazy because, let's see what I can grab. Like, so this necklace, it wasn't a blockbuster. It's now sold out. No one can get this now. Like, it's gone forever. As crazy as that sounds. How many ever paparazzi makes, when they drop it new on the website, then once us consultants buy it out, it's gone. But with me saying they drop new every day, if you miss a piece, it's not the end of the world. And you can't buy every day. Obviously, I don't buy every day. Bethany doesn't buy every day. Michelle, who's even above Bethany, doesn't buy every day. It's you just can't afford it. Like, you know, you would have $1 million in inventory if you did that. So, like I said, you'll be on there, and necklaces stay in the new, or necklaces, rings, earrings, all the new stuff stays in your new release tab for 1 week or until it sells out. So say that necklace that I just showed didn't sell out, it'll stay in there for 1 week. So at what I personally do, at 1:55, I log in, I go to my shop, I go to my new release, and I sit there and I wait for the new to drop. Sounds crazy, but it goes quick, girl. But like I said, there's days I miss 10 things, but it's like, okay, well, now I'm money to order tomorrow. Maybe there'll be something else, though there always is. I've never gone on there like, oh, I'm going to order today and been like, oh, I don't want anything. Everything is awesome. It's gonna sell. So, like I said, they drop the new pieces. So you're looking down through there as quick as you can without accidentally ordering too many of something. You add them to your cart, and then it might say, whatever the name, crash course has fallen out of your cart. Well, that item has sold out. That's okay. Like I said, it's gonna happen. It happens every time I order. Something falls out. But when you go to checkout, this is a big thing you want to think about. So if you buy 100 pieces, you get, I think it's 100 pieces. Yeah, no. If you buy 100 PV, I'm sorry, or maybe, don't quote me on that. Skirt. Rewind. Wish I had a rewind button. If you spend $100, there we go. If you spend $100, you get free shipping from Paparazzi. So all that bling is going to come in free. So that's something to take into account when you're ordering. If maybe you have to set out 3 days, but then on the 4th day you can order enough to get the free shipping, that's something to consider because that saves you $5.95. Because, like I said, if it's a small order, it doesn't add up to all that, then you unfortunately, you don't get the free shipping, and, that's just how it is. But I think I've only done maybe 3 orders so far because, I'm reinvesting as I'm selling. So, I can't afford to just put in $100 orders every day. That's just not practical, and nobody can do that until you're huge into this business, which you can get there. Absolutely, you can get there. I see it already in a month. I know it can be done. So that's touching a little bit on the new drops and the shipping. Let's see, what else do I want to go over? Something awesome that Paparazzi does for us as consultants. For every 10 pieces that you buy, you get 1 free. That is a hostess reward. You don't get to pick them. They're mystery pieces, So my last order, this was actually my hostess reward. How awesome is that, right? So now I have this bracelet. My profit on this bracelet is $5. So that's awesome. These earrings here were also a hostess reward. $5 profit. Boom. And that is also what allows you to give away free pieces on your live. Because who doesn't love free? We all love it. So that's a little on your hostess rewards. Investing in your business is huge. So you have to spend a little money to make money, and that's just how it works. So once I got my kit in, I waited to order, and with COVID going on, it's the ordering's been slow, and that's why my inventory isn't as big as I'd like it to be right now. But that's okay. I'll get there, and I'm still making money, so I'm not going to complain. My packages will eventually come in, and I'm going to have so much stuff. It's going to be awesome. So you want to make sure you're putting money back in. As you make money, put money back in. New orders, new stuff, because right now, and I hate it because I have not been able to build a schedule, because building a schedule is important. People want to know that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're going to be live, or on Tuesday, Thursday, you're going to be live, or whatever you set your schedule to work for you. People want to know that. And right now, I can't do that because I'm showing all my stuff in one live, and then it's yes, I'll show it again on the next one, but there's nothing new mixed in there, and that stinks. So, with the COVID, you probably won't have that problem. It'll be back on track by the time you sign up. It shouldn't be as bad as what we're experiencing right now. And it's not terrible, don't get me wrong. It's just a little slower than normal. But I want to always show new pieces mixed in with what I already have. So that touches on building a schedule for yourself and then investing in your business. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so there's ranks with paparazzi. 2 different ways you can rank up. You can rank up with a team, and you can rank up by yourself. So you can rank up by building a team. So right now, I'm just a consultant. So once I get 3 people to join my team, 3 people underneath me, then I become a director. And you start making commission off the people that are on your team, the 3 people below you. And there's some great training videos out there that show you what goes up after director, and it goes way up there. So I need 3 people under me. Like I said, I'm not the best to just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, join my team. Like, I've said a couple things and like, you know, you said you were interested, and then I'm okay. Like, once you're interested, I'm good and I can do that. You will be the first person on my team. So I will not receive commission until I get to until I get 3 people, and they all 3 have to be active. So that means all 3 of them have to purchase 25 PV in order for me to get my commissions from building a team. The other way to rank up, which is what Bethany was doing last night, is by year. You go by a paparazzi year, which is July 1st through June 30th. If you buy, if you get 5,000 PV, you will become Life of the Party Bronze. And then there's Life of the Party Silver for so much PV and on up. And with your starter kit, you're going to get a book that explains each rank and what you get with that rank. Life of the Party, you are going to get access to special pieces that just regular consultants. Like right now, I can't get any of that because I haven't been on here a year. I haven't been on paparazzi for a year, so I haven't had time to build up 5,000 PV. It's very easily attained. Like, it's not an outrageous thing. Like, Bethany sold 200 pieces last night. That is killer. Like, seriously killer. So that's kind of a little on ranking up. Like I said, there will be more, you know, there's all kinds of videos out there. I mean, they go on for days. So that's a little on ranking up. I'm also, once I go over this stuff, I'm going to show you my setup. What I bought before I ever did a live that you absolutely need. I'm going to go over that too. So let's see. You want to be able to know your shipping prices before you go live. So on your first live that you can offer shipping. So there's 2 different ways you can ship from home, because it will save you $2 to $3 than if you walk in the post office with your package to ship it by shipping it at home. Plus, who doesn't love shipping at home? So PayPal, a lot of people use PayPal because if they pay you on PayPal, it automatically sends their information into your label. And then you can print it on just a regular printer, cut it out, paste it to your bubble mailer. And I'll show you the bubble mailers I've used and all that stuff. Or there is a website called Pirate Ship that is very inexpensive to ship. So on that, you just have to manually type in their address. And right now I'm using Pirate Ship because unfortunately I had a PayPal hacker that got me. So my PayPal is shut down right now. So people that pay from Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Square, whatever other app you have out there to collect payment, you can use whatever suits you best. So my customers are paying right now through those platforms, and so I'm just asking them to send me their address. I can manually type it in on Pirate Ship, print my label, stick it on the package, put it at the mailbox, boom, it's gone. Super simple. So that's your shipping, but you want to know what you're going to charge for that. I started out at $350, and a lot of my packages were over $350 to ship them out, so therefore I'm losing money, and that's not good. And you want to consider when you're shipping, you have to buy a bubble mailer, you have to buy paper to print your label on, you had to buy tape, you had to buy, and it's not really expensive, but you want to build in like a quarter, 10, 15 cents, something in your shipping price that it all adds up and you pay for that, and that's not just a crazy expense. So I did have to change my shipping to $4 because I was losing money and not covering my supplies, so that wasn't good. So that's something you want to think about when you set your shipping price. So my shipping price is set at $4 now. Bethany's still doing $3.50. I don't know if she's gonna go up or not, but with the way I'm doing things with a cart, like I had to go to $4 because most of my packages are getting up there in weight. So that's something you want to know. Know what payments you're going to accept and have those set up before you go live. So if you're going to accept everything I do, which is Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal, have those accounts set up and ready to go so that when those people are ready to pay you after you click in live, when those people are ready to pay you, you have it set up and you don't have to spend 3 more days getting ready for everything, setting up and confirming that you are who you are and that you're not a hacker and all that stuff. So that's something good to know too while you're waiting on your kit, or even like on these 2 weeks before you order your kit. It's something you know you're gonna do. You can go ahead and get started on it. So kind of gonna go over the setup I have going. You're gonna find that no matter what video you see that you're like, oh, that's the setup I want, you're gonna change it to your own. Everybody's gonna change it to their own. I'm sure you've noticed that I have been live in 3 different states now, and I want to keep my setup to where I can do that. I do travel for a living with my regular job. We're off right now because of COVID, but I go across the United States and I want to be able to take a little bit of this with me and keep my paparazzi business going, because come December, I'm stepping back from traveling as much, and I really want to be able to just put everything into paparazzi and just blow it up huge. Not that I'm not trying to blow it up now, but I don't want it to blow up, die. I want to keep it going. So that's kind of why my setup is the way it is. So that's how I set it up to work. These boards, when they actually make it back to where I live, they're going up on a wall so that I can stand up and do my live. Sitting like this hurts my back. I'm uncomfortable. I'm constantly like moving around, and that's just not good. So that's something else that's going to change. So I'll show you what I have going on that people don't see from my live video. So unfortunately, I can't turn my camera. But behind me, I have jewelry, and I make these boards nice and neat because they're kind of my backdrop. But also because somebody can go, oh, that pink necklace that's over here, can I see that? They can do that on the live show. Oh yeah, absolutely, let me grab it. But beside me here, and this one, right now I have it set up in my best friend's spare bedroom, which is a total disaster because she throws all her stuff in here, but I cleaned out a little corner and went for it. So beside me here, I have another pegboard set up. This is a smaller pegboard than the ones behind me. And I set this up for the jewelry I was going to show on that live before request. So the stuff behind me I didn't plan on showing. I pulled the pieces I wanted to show and I set them up beside me. Some people just lay these flat on the ground, which you can see I do have some of those. Some of my bracelets I didn't have anywhere to put them, or if you run out of hooks, all that stuff. Some people don't have a pegboard beside them, they just lay them. But I was able to get this pegboard from a consultant that was no longer able to do paparazzi anymore. And it has, let's see if you can see, it has its own stand. So this is going to be the one that I'm going to be able to travel with because I don't have to worry about having somewhere to prop it up. So that's my pegboard setups. I bought these two at Home Depot. No, Menards. I went to Menards. So I got the pegboard. I got these hooks. I got some hooks because I figured I was going to need more than 25 that come in my starter kit. And I got paint because I wanted to paint them because they come a brown color. And I think I spent like $22. So pegboard is super inexpensive. So that's my pegboards. One thing you want to look at when you're shopping for your pegboard, because this is a mistake I made. Pegboard come with 2 different sizes on the holes. If you see here, these are 1/8 of an inch. These over here are 1/4. I didn't know there was a difference. So the hooks that come in the Paparazzi starter kit, they fit 1/4 boards. So they were not able, when I got my hooks from Paparazzi, I couldn't put them in these holes. They wouldn't fit. And I was like, what the heck? I then learned that there's 2 different sizes. All stores carry both sizes. So if I had it to do all over again, I would go with the 1/4 because that is the most common. Most all hooks that you buy will fit 1/4. So that's kind of just a little mistake that I learned the hard way. So that's how I set up. You want to have, so this is the opposite direction. I'm looking at the pegboards now. You want to have a table behind you set up with a tripod to hold your phone so you don't worry about it falling over. Kaplink. Nobody wants to see that on live. And you don't want to have to deal with it because then you're embarrassed and that's just no fun. So you want to have something in front of you to hold your phone and that you can see. I don't know if you watched the live video with me and my best friend. We had to push it back so far to get us both in the screen. I couldn't read the comments and that was terrible. I didn't know what was going on my own live show. She could read them, but I didn't, and that wasn't fun. Something else that I invested in right away was a mannequin. So this is like a full body mannequin. One mannequin is going to come in your kit. It is a black one and it's just kind of a shape and it's flat. It doesn't have like the body curves or the back. It's just like a flat and it just sits up like a picture frame. So I invested right away in a mannequin because it was something I felt like I would really use. Then the Dollar Tree, the dollar store, whatever you have near you is going to be your best friend. You want to buy this stuff cheap. This is stuff like the mannequin they see on camera. This stuff that I'm showing you now, nobody ever sees it. It sits on my side and nobody sees it. So if you can see over here, like I said, her spare bedroom is a wreck. I invested in these white baskets. I got 3 of them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So how awesome is that? So, because as people are claiming on your video, so say somebody wanted number 5 necklace. Take it, so here's number 5 necklace, we'll pretend, and Brandy wanted that. I can then drop it into the basket that's Brandy's. Boom. And then I know what she ordered on my live instead of just having it everywhere. So these are people's baskets from my last live show. I haven't taken their names off yet. So the jewelry that they purchased are inside those baskets. You just drop it in as you go. So you don't have to go back, rewatch your video. So again, I have one for my share drawing. I got a couple back here that, this is somebody's order from a live feed. Filled my whole basket up. That was pretty awesome. So that's something that you kind of might want to invest in right away. Also, in front of me, so this is the table again. This is straight in front of me. You want to have an ink pen in your hand. I keep a few because I lose them. I set them down, don't know where they are every live show. So that's kind of something you'll want to have. You'll want to have an ink pen. You'll want to have a Sharpie, which I don't have in my basket because I was using it just a second ago. And you'll want to have these one-handed Post-it notes, because as you do your share drawings, you're going to write their name down, you're going to throw it in a basket. Those are the people that shared my video on the last one, and that's where I draw from. So that's kind of what you want to have in front of you. You want to have your numbers. I keep mine in the corner like that so I can easily grab them. Now remember, your numbers, I'm going to send you the papers that you can print them from. They are going to print backwards. You can't see it backwards because it shows up correct on the camera. So me looking at this is number 17 backwards. Because when you print it, you want it to show on the camera the correct way. Nobody wants to try to figure out what number you're holding up. So what I did, well, my sister actually did them for me. She printed these on photo paper and then just hole punched them because she's extra like that. Me, I just printed the numbers that she didn't do that I needed like higher up numbers. I just printed them on regular paper, hole punched them. They're good. instead of paying, I think it's like $10, $15 to get the other ones off of Amazon. Also in front of me, you see boxes. Oh gosh, I forget that this is the wrong way. Okay. There we go. You see the pink box, the baskets here?